Hi guys, 1.073 here. It's dark, so I decided to just record my voice and put the video on YouTube in a different way for this time. I wanted to tell you something about the fact that here I am this time. I am not afraid of dreaming and I am putting effort in something even before I can see it. I just believe in it so much. I believe I am just about to make it concrete that the things that I am dreaming about will become reality, even if I have no proof to say this at this moment. So I was just fantasizing about my life, and first of all I have to say that my real passion is to travel, and I decided that I won't be afraid of doing that anymore. Many people is afraid of that, is the dream for many people, but many people is too afraid to ask for so much, let's say. And how I am getting the courage to dream about what I really want, because for years, almost a decade, actually a decade, I have been dreaming about what I wanted to do, and I've done that for certain small periods, but not to the level that I wish I would. I wish I would travel forever, at least, especially in my younger years, and the reality is that I wasted many of them at home, and probably I was procrastinating while I was finding an excuse like I am doing something else. Actually, I just had this doubt. Probably I am not traveling right now, and I am going around saying that I can't because I have something else. I have other goals, and these other goals are to improve my body, to eliminate my gynecomastia, to eliminate my varicocele, and to change my mindset for good, because there are certain kind of things of my mindset that were or are deep inside me, and they are so difficult to change, and I am changing all of them, in my opinion. And yes, the secret is just to carry on believing in that, and then it will happen. You have to do something. When you commit to something, you have to do that for a very, very long period. And I've never gone so long. And honestly, I made so many progresses that now I doubt that I'll give it up, because to get back to this kind of progresses, it won't be easy. And to binge once would mean to make a mistake once would mean to binge, and to binge may significate to get back to the previous level, which I don't want, because if I really want the health that I dream about, if I really want the body that I dream about, and all of these things, I have to commit. Because the longer, if I binge once and I get back to my old habits, then my dream to travel would have to await even more. I want to go around the world, I want to see new people, I want to meet new people, I want to do so many things, and every time I make a mistake, I am postponing that. I don't want to postpone that anymore. I am 28, and I wish that I had this level of understanding when I was 22, 23. That would have been amazing. But yet, I'm still young, and I'll use my years in the best way. And I have more respect for myself now than when I was 22, when I would eat at McDonald's, I would eat burgers, I would eat fried food, I would eat pizza every day. Actually, I was like that till last year. Then I realized that my body was starting to not being able to handle that anymore. and that I would become one of those people that cannot have an erect penis, that cannot fat, ugly, with low self-esteem, and I don't want that. So I decided that has to change. And so, yeah, maybe I'm procrastinating my travel again, but at least I am achieving something that is worthwhile my time. And so guys, what I can say is that actually the courage that I have right now to dream about traveling around the world, Bangkok, Moscow, all of the beautiful cities, and some places that are maybe Greek islands and these kind of places. I'm sorry for the noise, but I am walking around the streets, and yeah, I would like to visit many places. I love the sun, I love the islands, but I love to go on holiday sometimes in places like big cities. But why do I want to travel? Because I want to meet people and to find out about new cultures. I am so curious, and this curiosity is what is now bringing the courage out of me, because my curiosity now matters more than my fears. And honestly, what is giving me curiosity is NoFap. What is giving me strength is NoFap and the gym, hitting religiously the gym, and eating religiously healthy, investing a lot of money, because to me it's a lot of money at the moment, to have the best diet that I can find in my city. And yes, so I decided to do so, and I did it. And other than that, guys, life is so beautiful. And yes, NoFap has been the first step. Really, there is no point around that. NoFap is the first step. Am I about to explode right now? I don't know, because I am not caring about that. Am I in a flat line? I don't know. I don't care about that. I am not thinking about girls. I am thinking about my dream. I am so hungry for my dream. That matters so much more than girls to me. I mean, girls are important because they are persons, but I am not thinking about girls in a sexual way. I don't care about that at the moment. I prefer to keep that energy inside, because I see that something is building, and now I have a morning routine, and I am one of the things that I am happier about is the fact that I learned to handle a routine, and to make as many things, to make the best use that I can during the 24 hours. And honestly, guys, I am so bad at that at the moment, but what I can tell you is that I am improving so much, and that I'll get better and better and better. And this is the number one secret, to be able to use your 24 hours in the best way, is what will allow you to be successful and have the life of your dreams. In my opinion, that's it. And to have that, start with NoFap, cold showers, which I did one today. I'm not doing them religiously because I can't. I've already explained why. Then add eating properly and get a sharper, a stronger body, a sharper mind, and slowly you will start to see that something else is coming outside, and is the spirit. the soul, your soul, and your soul is what has the courage to dream. Your soul is what is giving you a higher purpose, which is in my case traveling around the world, know as many people as I can, make as much experience as I can, and use that experience to improve first of all myself, and then the world around me, which will happen for sure. So guys, I am registering myself, making videos, and now what is this kind of a podcast? Even if I am alone and I will publish this on YouTube, it's kind of a podcast, and I am doing this too religiously. I learned to do things religiously, and yes, I must. And this is a fucking big step, guys, because now I am so strong, and I wish that you will do these steps and you will start to realize after a certain kind of a certain period that you are changing, and that my English is getting a little bit better, I think, because I am continuously speaking. And if you make correction about my English, I won't get upset. I will thank you so much. Everything, every correction, every critique that you make to me, I'll accept that, and I'll use that to grow up. And I must say that I think there is still another level, and I have to hit that level. And this level is the fact that I have to learn to do the things that I don't wanna do. Because right now I learned to do the things that I don't wanna do. I learned to go to the gym, training hard, which I hated before. I was a fucking fapper. I was masturbating every day, every night, every second, and now I don't. I would not be able to resist to 300 grams of chocolate per second, and now I am. And I was not very happy of putting my content, videos, and my life online, and to be sincere to people. And now with you, I am being that too. And thank you for giving me that possibility, because I will apply this also to real life more and more and more. Thanks to the fact that I am feeling free to be myself, and that's thanks to you, which are listening to me. And the only way that I can repay you is to give content of value. But really, thank you, because you are helping me to improve my life so much, and I really hope and I will improve your life. Just let me do that, and the reality is that you will do that. But let me just speak to you a little bit every day, and trust me, you won't regret that. And yes, but what I was saying is that now there is yet another level up, and how to get to that level is I learned to do the things that I don't like. I learned to do them religiously, but now I have to learn to be able to do the little things that I don't like, and I have to do them just once. Because when something gets to the point that you have to do that religiously, at a certain point it becomes like a routine. Even if you don't like, if you didn't feel comfortable, if you didn't feel ready for that, then it becomes a routine, and you are not training anymore. For me, it's no more training my will to make videos. Not so much, at least. Maybe it's training in the video itself, in the podcast itself. I'm learning to speak better, to communicate better. My ideas are coming faster and faster, and I am ready to explain them to you, and I am explaining better, but I am not improving my willpower. And what would allow me to improve my willpower even more, and to be significantly more productive in life? to be able to do the little things that I have to do that I am not comfortable in making. When you are not comfortable in making something, sometimes you procrastinate, you do the things that you have to do, but you are used to do those, and something stays in your mind, and says to you, at least in my case it's like this, and says to you, come on, you are not doing that, and you carry on saying that to you, and that's exhausting you, because you know that you have to do something, and if you don't do that, you cannot progress completely. So I am happy because I am becoming able to do these kind of little things too, even if I don't have to do them religiously, but yet I waste a little bit too much time, like hours and hours. Let's say I have to do something in the morning and I end up doing that in the afternoon, because or in the evening if I have to go to the gym in the afternoon, and this happens because I didn't feel comfortable in the first place in doing that. I am not saying during that moment I procrastinate completely, because I do something useful, I do something I'm used to do, I create more content to put it online, but yet I am not doing the things that I have to do in order to progress in a better way, like learning how to promote my content better so I will reach more people. And yes, I am not doing that. I still didn't do that, or sometimes I find every way I can to earn money, and sometimes there is something, some little thing new to do, and you have to speak with some people that works in a call center, and you have to explain, I had this problem, can you fix that, blah 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 blah. And maybe sometimes you don't want to do that because that feels uncomfortable. And yes, I am progressing in my dream, but I am not progressing in the little things that would give me as much money as possible in as little money in as little time as possible. That will allow me to feel better because I have a little bit more money in my pockets, and that would make me feel better because I have the money, but you know, money finish. You have to earn more and more and more, and so when you are not earning enough for your blueprint, you don't feel completely good, and that is something that stays in your mind all the day. And while you are making videos, you are making other stuff, and that's not the best thing to happen, because it's worse than your performances in other areas, like making the good videos, like having the best training in the world, and yeah, because if you don't feel that you did everything that you had to do, that's a fucking problem. And so a little part of your mind is away, and you don't feel a man if you are not able to do everything that you have to do that day. I don't feel a man, at least I don't feel complete. I feel a man, but not the man that I can be. And I want to feel the man that I can be. I want to feel the man that goes where he wants and does what he wants and help as many people as he can. And I am not doing that right now. But what gives me power and strength is the fact that I know that I am going towards that direction. So guys, I think that this is enough. If you have any question, please put those in the comments. Oh wow, I learned to say this the first time that I say this in a video of mine or in a podcast of mine. And yes guys, as I said previously in the other videos, when you take action, you get the right insight. I've seen that I made so many mistakes. I've forgotten to say so many things in the previous videos, like comment if you have any question. And so guys, please do that. If you like the content, you know what to do. And I wish you a good night and see you soon.